Hello and welcome to the movies. It's my first video in a while. Sorry about that, but the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer dropped today or yesterday as I'm recording, and I thought we would do a little bit of an in-depth discussion. Well, not in-depth, but a little bit of a trailer reaction. We're not going to play the trailer for copyright purposes, but I will go sort of through frame by frame, maybe play little sections of it and talk about it. So I'm going to watch it now. And then we're going to sort of talk about it and see what we think the offering from Marvel and Sony is. Here we go. Okay, so I just watched the trailer, and I have to say, pretty good trailer there from Marvel and Sony. Starts off with our little 5-second blast, like they do these days in trailers. Then we get Spider-Man on stage, so he's kind of like, I guess, come out officially as a superhero in this. I'm getting a little bit confused with the timeline and stuff of where things are. Obviously, this is a prequel to Infinity War, but him and Aunt May celebrating. It's some sort of charity fundraiser, and they give a little high five. And then Happy walks in for a very funny moment. Let's play this one out. So here comes Happy with the check. Has a little flirt with Aunt May. And oh, I thought it was quite funny. And then there's a brilliant use of the Ramones in the trailer. Did they use the Ramones in the first film's trailer? I can't remember now. But they use I Want to Be Sedated, which fits with the travel aspect of this film. Because, of course, we're going to be in Europe. So Peter starts packing up to go to Europe with his class, part of the club that he was in, I guess, from the first film. I forget what that club was called. It was like the Mathletes, right? So they're going to Europe. So he's just getting ready. He goes to pick up his passport. And then Aunt May says, "Have you got everything?"
Packed your suit.
Packed your suit. He doesn't pack his suit. He doesn't take his normal Spider-Man suit to Europe with him. So, interesting little plot point. He says that Europe doesn't need a friendly neighborhood spider. So there you go. He sets off on the plane. They get to Europe. Lots of touristy shots. He has a little moment with the new MJ here. They have a little moment together where she kind of brings him up on him saying that she looks pretty, and it's kind of a joke. I'll play that bit out actually. Let's do that.
I have value.
No, that's not
I'm
right.
messing with you.
So she said, sort of playing on the fact that he said that she looks pretty, and she's like, "What? So I have value to you?" But she's obviously joking with him. Then he's saying like, "Oh, I think MJ's really into me," to his friend here. And when they get back to the dorm, he gets shot with a dart in the neck by the one and the only Nick Fury. Here he is.
So nice to finally meet you, Spider-Man.
So Nick Fury's in the film. He's getting a lot of screen time in these recent films. Obviously, he's going to be Captain Marvel as well. So there's going to be a lot of setup, I guess, to the things that are happening in Infinity War and Endgame. He basically says, "Come on, take a ride with me. We got stuff to do." And then he's saying, "I think Nick Fury's just hijacked our summer vacation." As you can see, a new Spider-Man suit with the black instead of the blue. So I wonder if Tony Stark has made this one for Spider-Man as well and shipped it over with Nick Fury. I can't remember if there's some sort of callback to this during other events in the timeline. I think this is Maria Hill here with Nick, but she kind of looks like she's got blonde hair. It could be one of the other characters, but I'm pretty sure it is Maria Hill. I thought this was Sandman here, but I don't think it is, because later on we see different elemental sort of enemies being used. Good shot of Tower Bridge there in London.
Are you going to school?
Spider-Man flying in, so he's kind of got like the web wings thing here. And yeah, there's Tower Bridge again, friends. And then, so I'm interested to know who these are exactly with the kind of the military gear stuff on. It kind of like mimicking Spider-Man's outfit as well. I don't know who that is. So as you see, there's another elemental bad guy. Big waterman. Again, I could be getting that wrong. It could be somebody that I'm not very well versed with. But here's Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio. So I'm interested to see what they're doing, because Mysterio, from what I've read, is recruited by Nick Fury to start with to help Spider-Man. And as we can see here, he says, "You don't want to be any part of this." And then he goes to start fighting. But they're clearly two different shots there on the bridge, and then him flying in to take on this water monster dude. Because this is, this looks like this is in Italy to me. Yeah, it is. It's in Venice. So they're two different shots. One's on the bridge, obviously. Now, what's this little symbol? Is this something to do with Mysterio? It kind of does look like Doctor Strange type stuff. And there's the title card. Spider-Man Far From Home. So,
Who is that guy?
we get a close out with a funny segment.
He's no Spider-Man.
What
It's
is he
funny.
doing, Spider-Man?
But he looks out for the neighborhood, has a dope suit, and I really respect him. What's up, dickwad?
I like that. It's funny. So, looks like the humour's there again, as always with Marvel films. And it looks like it's going to be a decent offering in the MCU. So, what did you think to the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer? Has it got you psyched for the film? It's not too long, is it now, until we see it? July 5th, yeah. So, not too far off, and a lot happening in the MCU this year. Big sort of repercussions for the rest of the universe and what's going to happen in the future. And I'm looking forward to this year of the MCU. It's going to be a big one. And I hope you guys are too. If you've enjoyed my little trailer reaction, please subscribe and hit like on the video. And I will see you again soon